Good morning, everyone. My name is Garuba Fizolumide. Welcome to Voice of the Farmer, where we celebrate, educate, and promote farmers. And today we have in the studio with us one of our farmers. She's a student and she's doing very great when it comes to agricultural sector. And one of the things we are trying to do now is that we want our farmers to share their story and also let us know the challenges they are facing and what are the possible solutions they are doing individually to also make sure they have a solution to the problem. So we'll be talking to her this morning. She'll be discussing with us some of the problems they are facing as a farmer and agricultural student as well, and what are the possible solutions they are also providing themselves. So good morning, good morning, good morning this morning.
Good
Hello.
morning.
Yes,
Yeah,
how
good
are you?
morning. I'm okay. I'm fine. How about you?
I'm very fine too. Yes, to be sincere with you, it's not too obvious that you are a farmer because looking at you, you are very pretty. And that is why I do say that yes, you can be a farmer and you can still be pretty, and at least you can also slay as well. That's a good one. So, can you introduce yourself to people that are watching us for the first time? Probably they are meeting you for the first time. Introduce yourself, please.
Okay, thank you very much. Darren from my companion from Hebron State, a 400 level student of Animal Science, Faculty of Agriculture, Hebron State University, from Hebron State.
Okay. Awesome. I love the fact that you are a student and you are doing courses that are related to agriculture. Because to be sincere with you, I see people doing agriculture. It's not as if maybe they pick the course. So let me ask that question: did you choose the course, or probably you are trying to study medicine, or probably you are trying to do other things and you did not meet the cutoff mark? They not give you the course. Did you choose the course?
So yeah, I choose.
You choose the course. That's awesome. That's awesome. Now we are trying to see how we can encourage our youth out there. It's important we try we start learning agriculture and start putting passion into studying agriculture in school. It's normal. We can study engineering, we can study medicine. Yes, it's good, but agriculture too should be a course that we need to study in school as well. So let's go straight to you. So what are the challenges you face? Let me start with the challenges you face as a student. Yes, studying agriculture. To me, I think people will say, are you sure this course you are doing is going to make money from you? You are going to make money from it, or are you serious with this course at all? That could be one of the challenges that you are facing. So tell us, as a student, what are the challenges you are facing, probably in school or probably at your farm work?
Okay, first, thank you very much for this opportunity to share my own experience, including my challenges. Okay, first, I will start with the basic challenges I think all agri students face in the whole world, especially here in Nigeria, which is other people in other faculties, they underestimate students in faculty of agriculture. I don't know if it's happening in other schools. In our school, other students, especially people, they see themselves as high places compared to those in faculty of agriculture because they've not discovered the potential that agri students have.
Hmm.
Okay, the challenges I face as an agri student in my school. One, we face with limited resources, like insufficient access to modern farming equipment
Hmm.
and laboratories, research facilities can hinder practical learning experience. And then we also face with funding issues.
Okay.
Okay, we also face with outdated curriculum. The curriculum may not always keep up with the latest advancements and
Hmm.
technologies in agriculture, and it will lead to a gap between theoretical knowledge and current industrial practices.
Hmm.
Yeah. And then lack of practical exposure
Hmm.
will be limited opportunities for hands-on experience, internship, and field work,
Hmm.
which affect our quality of education and prepared for real-world challenges. And then we also face with this inadequate infrastructure, poor infrastructure such as inadequate classroom facilities, poor internet connectivity, most especially, and limited access to research farms. And it can negatively impact learning, especially us in
Hmm.
agriculture. And then we also face with environmental challenges, especially here in Akwa State, the South Nigeria, southern part of Nigeria. We face with high rainfall, especially this particular period. it affects most of our crops. Yeah, and then we also face with limited career guidance.
That's true. That's
We
true.
have access
That's
to career counseling and mentorship program, most especially, and it makes us difficult to navigate postgraduate opportunities.
mm, mm. That's
And
that,
then,
that's awesome. That's awesome.
yeah, then yeah, the basic challenge we also face here is research funding. We have limited availability for funds for research projects that hinder students' ability to conduct meaningful research and contribute to agricultural innovation. And then,
Thank you very much. Okay. Now you can talk. You can talk.
okay, I think this will be the last thing I will share, which I think it really affects us is community engagement.
That's
We the
true. That's true.
We have limited collaboration with local farmers and agricultural business here, and it reduces our opportunities for community-based learning and practical applications of classroom knowledge. What we learn, we are supposed to practicalize it. Yes. So when we have this opportunity to engage with the community, yeah, it hinders our classroom learning because the theoretical part we're supposed to implement it.
Mm. Mm.
So
Yes, I love the fact that you shared some of the challenges that you are facing as a student, and sorry, and some that I noticed is that you spoke about the curriculum that is outdated curriculum, which is the one I want to talk about, because even in other courses as well. Let me say, for computer science, I study computer science in school, but some of the courses we are doing are very outdated, not even related to what is happening in the real world now. So, which I think
yeah,
government should look into that as well, because agriculture is beyond what they are teaching us in school now. We are talking about technology. Technology, I do say this, that agriculture is interesting, but technology make it easy. Yes, it is interesting, but technology make it easy. So our schools should look at how they can help us to modify the curriculum that is going to suit in with what is happening in the real world now. We also talk about the practical experience. Yes, it is very important. Agriculture is not just about reading, writing. When I was in school, then one of the things that made me to even run away from my big class was that the note is too much. I think it's still the same thing now. You write notes, which is not supposed to be. Not be notes we want job. We need to just make this thing. Let us soil our hand and make it practical.
yeah,
So I think
practical.
our government needs to look into this as well. They need to let us see how schools will be doing more practical things. Yes, and
Yeah,
also
because there's this saying that says experience is the best teacher.
Yes, and I also agree with you about the community engagement of the thing. Yes, it's awesome. It's a good one that schools, students should be allowed to have engagement with the local farmers. Because to be sincere with you, we can't rule out the local farmers because they are the ones that are practicing. No matter how, you need to still work with them. They are the
Yeah,
practicing farmers that you need to learn from them. From there, you learn some of the things, and some of the things you are learning in school, you can also implement it and also share your ideas with them. That will make it more robust.
you
What
can
we're trying
also
to do
gain
is
some.
just that we are. Yes,
I think
what
you
we're
can
trying to
also,
do is not
I said you can
okay.
also gain some from them when you, yeah.
Exactly. So what we are trying to do is just that we are trying to see how our students, without before you even finish school, you should know what you want to do. Well, and you also talk about the mentorship guidance as well, which is very, very important. In coding, in technology, you see mentorship
Mhm.
program, you see people have mentees that they are mentoring. But in agricultural sector, do we have any? Who will even want to come and mentor you? That is that. I think we need to look into that because sometimes you cannot do without mentorship. It is very, very important. Now, I know you to be a practicing farmer, as you are a student and you are also practicing. You do some animals, you do some other crops as well. So, can you take us through one of the things you do and how do you find yourself doing that before you even finish now?
Sorry, can you ask the question again? Network was kind of,
Yes,
I couldn't
I
hear
said
you.
Yes, I said I know you are a farmer. While you are doing agriculture in school, you also practice agriculture. You have some animals you raise, and you have some crops you grow as well. So can you just take us through that process? How do you go into that, and what are the things that prompt you to do that? Probably maybe before you finish your school, you are trying to do something. Did you get it down? So can you just tell us and give advice to some of your colleagues too that are studying agric in school that are yet to start something? Some of us, until the word come over us when we go outside the school. That is where we know that it is not easy at all. But now that we have the chance to do something, we can always start something, even if it's at our backyard. But let me hear from you. How do you go about? How do you cope doing farming and doing the school activities as well?
Okay, thank you very much. So before I start, I'll start by saying first, as a student, you must adopt this principle of time management.
Hmm.
The principle of time management will help you to um, the principle of time management. It will help you in managing your time, which you'll be able to share, equalize your time on your farm and in school too. And one side will not affect the other side,
The
and
other.
the farm aspect will not affect your studies in school. Yeah, that's
Hmm.
one. And then you asked of what motivated me, right?
Yes.
Okay, first, apart from people talking to me and motivating me, inspiring me, I also see it as a necessity as an agri student to go into the practical aspect of this agriculture. And then I think apart from the knowledge I gain in school, going into the agricultural enterprises, venturing into the practical aspect and having my own farm, I've stand a chance to gain more knowledge apart from what I've learned in school and engage. And then
Hello. Are
so
you there?
which year are I mean
Okay. Okay.
okay, you also asked what again did you ask
So
for? Sorry.
So I was talking about how are you able to cope with the farming activities and the school now. You already give an answer about the time management of a thing, so that as a student you learn how to manage your time and know how to dedicate your time to some things as well. No, now you as a student and you are still a farmer, what are the challenges you are facing as a farmer, not as a student now? Do you know everybody as a farmer currently are facing some challenges? Talking about the livestock feed, that is high cost of livestock feed, unavailability of markets. We are talking about insecurity. We are talking about a lot of things. So, what are the challenges you are facing as a farmer, and what are the process you are putting in place to mitigate those problems?
Okay, thank you very much. The first and the highest challenges you face in our locality as a farmer is this outbreak.
Disease outbreak. Okay.
The example is the Newcastle disease in poultry broiler farmers, into the broiler production, in the animal aspect, animal enterprise, into the poultry, goat production, pig production. So in the poultry production, we will first with this Newcastle disease and the avian influenza disease. And then we also in the this thing in the goats we have this mouth and leg disease. And then
Okay.
we also face mostly with this high cost of feed, this
Hmm.
a very high increase in price of feed. Yeah. And then food security. And then one of the challenge I also face.
I think our network is not too good from our own end there. So I think she was talking about the challenges she's facing as a farmer, and which was talking about the high cost of livestock feed, which is something that almost everybody is facing now, currently now. So which I think the government can help to see what they can do in order to assist the farmers in reducing the livestock feed that we are facing. And also, she was talking about the biosecurity of it. And I think this is the moment I want to talk to farmers about this. As a farmer, you should know that biosecurity should be a very high priority concern that you must take in place, because biosecurity is very, very good and it's going to really help you to reduce disease outbreak and spread of disease on your farm. It is very important if you are doing livestock farming. It's a must. You must do what we call biosecurity, either a pig farmer, a poultry farmer, or even goat farmer, it is very important for you to do biosecurity, because people coming to your farm might be coming with a disease from different farm that they are coming from. Now, for them to sanitize their hand or do something, there's something we call dipping their leg into something that is been a water that is treated